Good morning, folks. Let's talk about some of your comments on my exit of milk and honey consulting. Whereas I don't want to expose particular comments and quote them literally, just the general vibe. Someone said he doesn't know if this kind of talking would help me in any way. First of all, it doesn't do no harm. That's a fact. Second of all, I think if there's something that is weighing on your chest very heavily, you have to talk about it. Who do you talk to? Your friends? If you have some. Your friends always tend to interrupt you and downplay the situation. That's not helpful. You could talk to your therapist. Have you tried to get an appointment at a therapist when you're on public health? 4 months, 6 months? Talking to the camera, for me, is instant therapy when I need it. And it helps. Somebody said, never, ever even look in the direction of a co-worker when it's about relationship. Never works, always ends badly. And another guy said he doesn't see any problem with a workplace relationship. He knows many happy couples who fell in love at the desk. No problem at all. So what's right? I myself, it's double, I know. In my company, I know an assistant secretary who fell in love with her boss. Now they're married, have 3 children. I think workplace relationship is as good as any other relationship. Whereas when it's coming to a breakup, I think a workplace situation is much more difficult or challenging. Now regarding my personal situation, first of all, we weren't in a relationship. We didn't have the time for that. And on the other hand, we were done. It was a mutual agreement. We were fine with it for about, 1 week until Peggy intervened. That's when it all went down. And on the other hand, if it would have worked out with us, I would have quit anyway. First of all, I didn't cling to the job or to the company or whatever. Second, we would have never been able to go on vacation together because we were in the same team. I would have quit. Not a big deal for me. Now somebody, and that's interesting, mentioned that I can consider myself lucky that my girl didn't draw the sexual harassment card against me. Yeah, I am lucky. But let's be honest, guys. Nowadays, this danger is everywhere. Sorry, ladies, but no matter if you talk to a girl or lady on the street, or in the club, on vacation, or on a date, the risk of sexual harassment is always there. You don't know what's going on in the mind. You can only see in front of the head. It is what it is. But what's the solution? Saying all men, all women are bad and evil? Staying single for the rest of your life? I don't want that. And I don't think that's, let's say, the intention of the bigger plan. Now you might say, I don't give a fuck about the bigger plan. Good for you. I do. Someone said something like, story was too long and he doesn't see the drama at all. Now let's talk about bullying. First of all, nobody who hasn't made this experience before himself will ever understand what's going on in somebody who is getting bullied. It was the same with me. Bullying for me was kind of ridiculous. Why don't you fight? It's not that difficult. Now in my case, if there would have been one or two guys, or girls, whatever, I would have thought, I'm not afraid. I'm not scared of anyone. Not a big deal. Would have been a bloodbath. But I had 4 people against me, my entire team. And there was no development so that I could prepare in any kind. It was like flipping a switch. One day we were friends, next day we were enemies. It was like being from one day to the next in a complete different timeline. As if I would have switched dimensions. That wasn't my reality anymore. It was like one person was fighting against me. Another person was fixating my arms behind my back so I couldn't fight back. And the other two, they were just watching and cheering to the attacker. Big fun. Now my problem was, of course, I couldn't prove any of it. No evidence at all. What could I have said? They are ghosting me? They are isolating me? If they would have talked to them, what would they have said? Oh, but Michael doesn't talk to us either. He can call us. He doesn't do it. See? Now, funny thing is, company policy. When you leave the company, you get an exit interview. And lady from HR, psychologist, was very nice. And she said, why didn't you say anything? I said, what would have happened if I told you that I'm being bullied? Yeah, there would have been a meeting together with the entire team and HR. We said, what outcome? Would have changed it, the situation? Would they have loved me like the same, like before? She said, no, obviously not. Maybe it would have been worse. See, that's the point. That's why I didn't say anything. Anyway, I think now when it's about bullying, there's no chance, you cannot win. Get out as soon as possible. And yeah, I think in this entire situation, I think this is now, my biggest mistake was that I've been in the office till the very last day without a single day of sick leave or whatever. I don't know, man, but I'm done. Now anyway, my problem in this entire topic is more on a human, emotional level. Because, you know, I could never do anything to harm anybody or to hurt anybody intentionally. And if I find out that I hurt someone unintentionally, I apologize and talk to this person. I can and will never understand how people get satisfaction from harming other people and watching them suffer. I don't get it. What have gone wrong in those people's minds? There must have been something going wrong, massively. And that's the reason why I can't hate those people. But on the other hand, whatever went wrong when you were a child, or education, or whatever trauma you've been through, you're a grown-up person and you have a free will. And whatever you do on purpose. And there's not much to excuse. Anyway, the story is told, the book is read, the plot twist was crap. Book is ready for the bin. Next book, please. And next time, I want to talk about the dark night of the soul. Interesting topic. So far, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. Ciao, ciao.